Are you ready to make 2025 the most successful year for your business yet? Whether you're teaching yoga, fitness, wellness, whatever it is, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you what stats to look at to improve your business and make this the most successful year yet. And don't forget to stick around till the end so that you have a complete roadmap on how to level up your business. So tracking your stats isn't just about numbers. It's about learning what's working and what's not. This lets you focus your strategies on what is actually working in your business and what can improve it, rather than trying to do everything and focusing on things that aren't quite working. For example, knowing where your traffic is coming from, knowing where most of your income is coming from, so that you know exactly where to put your attention to actually see these numbers grow. So if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I use YouTube as my traffic source to actually grow my business. So let's go over exactly how to do this. Okay, so first of all, it's getting that audience in. So I've said this before, there are two ways to get an audience: paid advertising or organic social media. Okay, so these are the main two that you want to be focusing on. Right now, for me, paid advertising isn't an option. I'm not earning enough to afford paid advertising yet. So my focus is on YouTube and growing my social media platform. Last week, I did a video all about looking at your YouTube stats, which will grow your YouTube account. So make sure that you click up here and watch this video next if you haven't watched it already, because this is how you're gonna grow your YouTube. And if you are a wellness, yoga, fitness instructor, anything along that kind of niche, you need to have a YouTube channel. YouTube is key for this kind of niche. When people are searching for fitness and yoga, the first thing that they do is they go to Google or they go to YouTube. So this is a great place to first get seen. So just a quick overview of that video. You want to be looking at your CTR, your average view duration, and where your views are coming from. So make sure that you really increase these three. Remember, if you don't know how to, watch this video next. So it's like our funnel, right? We've got our course or our membership or our one-to-one down the bottom, and we've got these people coming in through the top, and eventually they're going to move down the funnel and purchase from us in the end, okay? So that top bit is your audience. So we really want to improve the audience. That is the first step. So whether that's paid advertising or social media, step one is to improve that part. The next one is to look at your website analytics. So if you don't already have Google Analytics set up, go and do that. You need to have that set up if you are an online business. And here's what to look for on there. So you want to be looking at your traffic sources. So this is where people are coming from. Again, knowing this will help you prioritize where to put more of your attention in, right? Because if more people are coming from Facebook, then you need to work a little bit more on Facebook. If more people are coming from YouTube, then work on YouTube. Know where they're coming from. Then the next part of this is top pages. So which pages of your website are getting more views? And by the way, you don't have to have a website, but this is if you do have a website. So which pages are getting the most views? Is it your blogs? Is it your membership page? Just notice what people are more interested in. For an example, I have got my membership on there, I have got courses, I've got my blog page, but most of mine come to my membership. That's mostly because I'm advertising my membership more, but also that's what people are more interested in. I've advertised my blog, I've advertised my courses, but most people are clicking on the membership page. So again, notice what they're more interested in and advertise more of that. And also improve that page as well. So say it is my courses, for instance, people were clicking on it, but then I'm not getting many people join my courses. I'd know that there was something off there, right? So I'd know I'd need to work on my sales page or work on something there to attract more people to actually purchase instead of going to that page, looking at it and thinking, no, I don't want it. Same with my membership, right? So you want to be looking at how many people are coming, how many people are you getting into your products, and notice why, and then fix the problem. So that leads us straight into number 3, which I've pretty much just discussed, is the conversion rates, right? So find out why. How many conversions are you getting from how many people land on your page to your actual product? And then again, that is where something needs to be fixed. So just as an example here, if I were to advertise my YouTube guide every single time in my videos on YouTube, right? And I'm getting however many views I'm getting, but I'm not getting any people come to that website page, I would know either there's a problem with the link, or I'm not doing a very good job at advertising this because nobody is clicking on it. Nobody is going to that page. If I got a lot of people going to that page, but nobody actually downloading it and putting in their details, I'd know that there was a problem with the sales page, right? So it's good to notice where these numbers are in your specific funnel. So I'd love to know actually if you have something like this. Do you have a funnel where you have your social media, then you lead them into a freebie, then you get them to your email list, and then you kind of nurture them so that they eventually buy from you? Let me know in the comments, do you have something like this set up? And if you don't, I also do have another video on this, so I'll leave that in the description as well if you need to watch that one after. Okay, so the next one is your email performance. So hopefully, as you are an online business, you should have an email system set up, and this should give you all the stats. So I use MailerLite for my business, and they will tell me exactly how many people have clicked on the landing page, how many people have subscribed, how many people open my emails, how many people click on my emails. It gives you so much data, and you really need to take notice of all of this. So one thing I like to do is every month, I will go into my campaigns, my emails that I send out, and I will look at the open rate. I will look at the click-through rate. So a good open rate is normally between 20 to 25%. That's actually pretty average. So if you're thinking that yours is quite low because it's that, don't worry, it's not at all, okay? That is the standard average for email open rates. If it's below that, yes, we need to work on your email open rate. And a great way to do this is to have a better title, to encourage them inside with something, maybe like give them something for free and have that in the title that is in there so that they actually open it. And then the next thing is the click-through rate. So once they're in your email and they're reading it, you want them to click through to whatever it is you have. So for me, every single week, I'm sending them my yoga classes. So obviously I want them to click and I want them to do the class. This might mean, because it's a yoga class, they don't necessarily do it that day. Okay, they might see the email and think, oh, I'll do that later. So again, it's reminding them that they have that email as well. So to get them to click, we might just need a better call to action, or we might need to do something to actually encourage a little bit more of that click-through rate, right? So if I'm advertising a yoga class, I could say, make sure you click on this video and save it if you want to do it later, because that way they're still going to click through. They're automatically, even if they think I'm not going to do this now, because I've told them to click and save it for later, they might actually do that rather than just ignoring the email and thinking, oh, I'll come back to it later. They might actually click through, click save on YouTube. Even if they don't come back to it later, at least they've gone through that process. But it's more than likely going to happen, because then later when they go on YouTube, it'll come up in their watch next or their saved playlist, my video. So at some point they're gonna come back to that video. But there's all different ways that you can help people actually click through this. We'll be here all day if I try and give you a million of these ideas. This is kind of something that we do in the Wellness YouTubers course. So if you are interested, click the link in the description and we can go over that in there. So one thing that I also tend to do is I will make sure that I send a weekly email, because like I said, if somebody opens your email, they see that video or whatever it is that you are advertising and they think, oh, I'll do that later. The next week when they get your email, it might jog their memory that they haven't done the last one. So they'll go back and do the last one as well. Okay, so make sure you are being really consistent with how often you send emails. So this leads me into the next thing, which is the unsubscribe rate. You will get unsubscribes, okay? Every single time I send an email, I get at least one unsubscribe. And this is a good thing because it's freeing up your space for the people who actually will purchase from you in the future. If that person has unsubscribed, they were never going to buy from you anyway. Okay, so it's better that they're not there and they're not wasting your energy, and you get the right people onto your list. In fact, one thing I do is every 6 months I will go through, and if people are not opening any of my emails, I will delete them from my email list, because it's absolutely pointless having them on there, especially with MailerLite, because you have to pay for a certain amount of subscribers if you go past, I think it's 1,000 or 5,000 or something like that. So it's better to get these people off of your list if they're not going to buy from you anyway. People who are actually interested in what you are doing and will eventually buy from you, they are going to be the ones that are opening your emails and actually are engaging with you. Okay, so now we're going to tie all of this together. So we've got our funnel, right? We've got the audience at the top, your social media where we're getting people in. If you are focusing on YouTube, obviously subscribe, watch more of my videos, or if you really want to go for it, join my Wellness YouTubers course. Then we have the website. So go and check your Google Analytics, see who's landing on your page, see any tweaks that you can make from moving them from that subscriber to a potential customer, right? We're getting them onto your email list. And then it's your email list. Once they're in there, we really need to get those email rates higher, right? We want more open rates, we want more click-through rates so that people will eventually know, like, and trust you more and buy from you. So if you are really serious about making 2025 your best ever yet, we need to start at that top of that funnel and get more and more people into your email system and into that funnel. So this is where Wellness YouTubers comes in. In my signature course here, you will have lifetime access. You get 6 modules. So I kind of say it's a 6 weeks course, but really it's a lifetime course because you get these 6 modules to go through to really boost your YouTube channel. You get live Q&A, so you can come and ask me anything. You get content reviews, so I can check your stats, your videos, see where you're at, see how we can improve it. You get lifetime access and you get access to all future updates as well, because obviously the algorithm changes all the time and new YouTube data is always coming out. So if this sounds like something that you are interested in, click the link in the description to sign up now. And I cannot wait to help you make 2025 your best business year yet.